So, brothers, for the day that we gonna be here, let's see if we can get some good directions for life that can create love. But first, I want to talk about is who you are. So that way we can receive greater expectations. So Jesus says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so should he. So if someone makes you think that you nothing, well, I want to say, how should you act? Like you a nobody? So what I'm saying is the skills of your slave master, he was saying, if I can just get my slave to think that he's nothing and I'm everything, and he will not look to himself, but he'll look to me and not himself. And if you look to us, we don't think much of ourselves. Because why? Because we don't think nothing of ourselves. See, when someone can come and rob you of your history, rob you of your identity, then you think that you are nothing. You don't think so much of yourself. See, what I'm saying to you, our leaders today in this world is choked by fear. See, 300 years, your slave master took up the Bible, and those 300 years, you couldn't know it. You couldn't study it. So you had to have been taught. Well, come here, Reverend. Reverend, come over here. I want you to preach on Sunday. All of the congregation on Sunday morning. You can preach to all of the black congregation on Sunday morning. Because we are so-called representatives of God, are shameless black preachers who preach the words of God, but are preaching this false doctrines of the people today. See, our people need a voice of the Messiah. There in the world, there are hardly no pastors that will condemn America for all of her evil that she has done. There are no pastors that will talk about the leaders of this government, of this world of America, because there are so many pastors choked with fear, and that they are only allowable to say certain things. So therefore, the truth is hidden, because we can't talk about what's going on in the black community. See, I'm concerned because we don't have spasm of our people getting killed. We don't black out of our people getting killed. But we black out and have spasm when your slave masters and your black preachers today, you go have spasm when they shouting in the air of Jesus Christ. You have spasm, but you don't spaz out. When your black people are being lynched, being burned, being murdered, cold-blooded throughout the streets of America, something must be wrong with our minds. Our minds, my brothers and sisters, was made of dough from the former slave master. And our black preachers should be ashamed of themselves. We talking good of the Lord. But there's a problem at stake. And 99% of us don't even know that this problem is at stake, that the devil is ready to open up his avenue, his doors. You ready to go back out there thinking that everything is back all right. So I say to you, my brothers and sisters, Satan will give you this world only if you will bow down to your master. He will give it to you. And see, that's what we got to be careful of. We got to be careful of who we bow down to. But our own black leaders today will run back to this government. The big Satan begging for some crumbs. You done sold out, brother, for some crumbs. You done sold out to your own black community, begging for some crumbs. You disrespect all of us because you got to meet the big Satan in the White House. Lord, you don't know what this conversation is about. But this big Satan says, hey, brother, you very articulate. I like you. I need you to preach to this congregation on Sunday morning. I'll take care of you. Satan will give it all to you. You just bow and worship him. He'll give it to you. See, that's what we have to be careful of. We can't ill afford to give up our souls in these times. What can a man profit if he loses his soul? Man will find out, brothers and sisters, he won't give anything in exchange. Jesus seen this rich man. This rich man was saying, good teacher, what must I do to have the kingdoms of God? He says, nobody's good but God alone. He says, well, come here and follow me. Just go on and give everything on to the poor. This man was a very wealthy man. He didn't want to give nothing on over. He was sad. In a way, he's sad because he feel as though the material things can can lead him with a good life. But see, brothers and sisters, not understanding it's good to have things that God bless us with. None of these things that you have that you so claiming that you want, that you so claiming that you ask for. You know, we want cars, we want clothes, we want nice homes, jewelry, we want the nice women. It's fine to have all that if you're serving God. You deserve having nice things if you're serving God. But material things, my brothers and sisters, material things. Material things, you gotta realize you can't take material things when it's time for us to leave this world. And that God is sending us to a heavenly place. That deliverer has come for his people. And I wanted to say, don't take the life and the world and things for granted. But God said he would fight for us in these times. He will fight the oppressor. He will fight those that mistreat us. And that the black man will have justice in America. And we will have it soon. So I say to you, my black mans and sisters, our voice got to be heard. It's time that we speak. And we must speak. If we don't speak, we'll die in this world. It's time, brothers, that we should stand and speak and address the problems that we are having in this America. I say to you, black men and sisters, I love you. Allah, I love you. May Allah blessings be upon my people. Peace. Shalom.